I don't want soybeans.
I'm really sorry, Ma'am. That's the only version we have.
Oh, so now it's my fault?
Wow, you're really bullying a kid your own child's age. She already told you they don't have what you want.
Excuse me.
No, excuse you. The woman tried to step toward me, but the people around us started calling her out, so she stormed off in a rage. Yeah, I knew I had just made another enemy out of a so-called perfect citizen, but honestly, I didn't care. Before you decide whether I'm some kind of hero menace or just annoying, let me explain a few things. My name was Mary, and my parents always said,
You always act first and think later.
but I didn't go looking for trouble. Trouble just had a crush on me. Anyway, I didn't lose sleep over what people thought. If something felt wrong, I said it. If I was bored, I left. I never pretended everything was fine just to keep the peace. My parents hated that part of me. They loved me. I knew that, but every talk somehow turned into,
Mary, what happened to you?
How are we supposed to leave you alone for a business trip like this?
a business trip?
A few weeks? Maybe a month?
Freedom. What teenager didn't love that? I was so hyped. I could have gone full wild, completely missing the weird look my parents exchanged. The kind that said they needed a plan before I wrecked the whole house. I was already plotting a full week of staying up late when my mom knocked on my door.
Mary, come meet someone.
In the living room stood a total stranger. Tall, neatly dressed, soft-spoken.
This is Arthur. He'll be staying with you while we're gone.
Hello, Mary. It's nice to meet you.
Staying with me? I'm not a kid. I don't need a babysitter. I sized him up. He didn't look scary at all. Actually, he looked way too gentle. Easy target. Babysitter. So I went full menace mode. I left my stuff everywhere, slid down the stair railing, and kept whining that I was hungry, and made him cook non-stop. Too salty, too bland, too sweet. I want pizza. He never yelled, never snapped. He just tried to handle everything. Until I tried sneaking out that night, I tiptoed past him on the couch. 1 second, he was fast asleep. The next, he grabbed me as I was climbing out the window.
I don't think you should do that.
Relax. You're just the babysitter.
I am not just a babysitter, I'm the prince of a sovereign country, and the way you talk to me is really disrespectful.
I stared at him. Then I lost. I laughed so hard I dropped to the floor. A prince? Oh, wow. So now you've officially gone crazy. Should I call a doctor? Or like a royal therapist? He just stood there, ears burning red. Okay, maybe I pushed too far. All right, Your Highness. Let's see. My pupils widened as I stared at the official photos, the diplomatic articles, and a face I recognized. My stomach dropped. Oh, you're actually serious? Do you know how insane this is? There's a literal prince in my living room. How did my parents even know you? I have to tell someone.
Mary, please don't. I don't want anyone to know. Just sit down.
So, I did, and instead of sneaking out, I stayed up all night listening to his story. He met my parents at church. They liked him when they talked about their wild daughter. Yeah, me. So he offered to help. But why?
I'm here because my father believes a crown doesn't mean anything. If I don't understand people, plus, I know the rules. I know my duties, but I don't know how to really lead. I thought starting with someone difficult might help.
Wait, I'm your training mission now?
I'm sorry, but you're energetic, bold, and decisive, just a little misdirected, and I actually like that.
Well, congrats. You picked the right disaster. I decided right then that I had the right to fix a prince. The power balance flipped, and suddenly, we were equals. I know what your problem is, and I'm gonna help. Seriously, when you go back, you won't be some stiff rule-obsessed king. You'll be a king who actually understands his people.
Did I hear that right? I thought you didn't care about anyone.
I don't live to please people. That doesn't mean I don't see them. The next day, we were walking downtown when I suddenly stopped. See her?
She looks impatient.
No, she's scared. Arthur looked closer and noticed how tightly she was gripping her bag, stepping forward, then back. The traffic light was almost completely blocked by layers of campaign posters flapping in the wind. That's why rules aren't enough. You have to watch people. After helping the old woman cross the street, we stopped and noticed the convenience store clerk forcing a smile, her hands shaking from exhaustion. Yeah, it's her job to smile, to apologize, to keep customers happy. That's the rule.
That's what people expect.
And that's the problem. The rules don't tell you she's been standing for 8 hours. They don't tell you she's scared to lose her job if she talks back.
In my world, rules exist to keep order.
In mine. Watching people keeps order from turning cruel.
A good king needs both.
That night, I couldn't even think of new ways to mess with Arthur. I just kept seeing the old lady's scared face. They shouldn't be allowed to do that. Those posters are dangerous. Arthur agreed, but he still hesitated.
If we take them down ourselves, we could get in trouble.
And wait 3 days while someone gets hit by a car? Nah, we won't get caught. We pulled down just enough posters to reveal the signals. Almost done. Just a bit more. Just then, a flashlight suddenly hit us.
Hey, you too.
My heart was pounding while Arthur stood frozen like a statue. I could already picture my parents' terrified faces.
Run!
Before I could even think, he grabbed my hand and pulled me. We ran down streets, over fences, past walls. We didn't stop until we reached a hill overlooking the city, then collapsed into the grass, breathless and stupidly happy. I started laughing, then Arthur did too.
I can't believe I actually did that.
Congrats, Your Highness. That was your first real bold move.
I'm supposed to be watching you. Remember?
A soft breeze passed over the hill. For one dumb second, I thought we were going to kiss. And then, fear hit me, and I pulled back. Avoiding his eyes, I stood up.
I'm sorry.
No, it's just, I don't want to open myself up. Again?
Why?
I wasn't always like this. Back in freshman year, I tried to be what my parents wanted. Smart, quiet, perfect. Then I fell for the school's golden boy. After a basketball game, he asked me out. He never called me his girlfriend, but he let me do everything. His homework, carry his bag, clean up after him. I thought that was love. Until prom, he became king, and his queen wasn't me. He kissed her in front of everyone. I'd never felt that small. And from then on, I told myself I would never care about or pay attention to other people again. So, yeah, I decided I'd never be that girl again.
This year's prom, I'll go with you.
Absolutely not. That place hates me.
Come on, you're fixing me. Let me fix something for you, too.
After hours of him begging, I finally said yes. Probably a terrible idea. And yeah, it was. Arthur was late. I was standing there, ready to combust, when a familiar voice hit me.
Oh, didn't expect to see you here again.
I turned. My ex stood there with last year's queen, still annoyingly perfect together.
You came alone, Mary. Or are you still waiting for someone imaginary?
I opened my mouth, but before I could say anything, a wave of whispers rolled through the room. Arthur walked in with a few men in suits and dark sunglasses, like actual bodyguards. Way too extra. I was about to say slip away when my ex grabbed my arm hard.
Hey, we're not done talking.
Let her go.
Arthur grabbed his wrist just tight enough to make him wince.
Who are you?
He's a prince, and you should watch your mouth. The whole group burst out laughing. I couldn't even blame them. I'd reacted the same way at first.
Then I must be the king.
The music suddenly cut off. The principal pushed through the crowd, face pale, walked straight to Arthur, bowed deeply and loudly, and announced his royal title. The whole room seemed to freeze when Arthur turned to me, held out his hand, and didn't spare them a single glance. I knew the other girls were jealous, but like I said, I didn't care what they thought of me. That night didn't end with fireworks or applause. It ended quietly.
I have to go back. My country needs me.
I nodded. I'd known this moment was coming.
Thank you, Mary. You taught me how to see people, how to act when it matters. I won't forget that. I won't forget you.
Me neither. He leaned down and kissed me, and this time, I didn't pull back. Another day, another shoot for Vote Baby at Hollywood's top studio. Cameras pointed everywhere, but I didn't even flinch.
All right, Sabrina, when I say action, start posing 3, 2, 1, actions.
And boom, I popped up and went full-on model mode.
Wait, good pouch. Yes, just like that. Now jump with a flying kiss, spin and give me those big, sparkly, sad eyes.
The shoot wrapped up earlier than planned, and Mom rushed over and planted kisses all over me.
My sweet baby, you really are a genius little model.
Hi, I'm Sabrina. I'm 15 and I've got 15 years of influencer experience. Yep, you heard me. I was basically born viral. Back then, I looked like an actual angel. Mom posted one random pic of me online and it exploded. Then she realized I had this weird talent. I was insanely camera sensitive.
Oh, sweetie, wait. I thought you hated broccoli.
Yes, Broccoli Daddy. That used to be a healthy baby. Every time a camera turned my way, I flipped my whole mood like a coin. So Mom started filming more, mainly to trick me into eating greens. Those videos gradually blew up. By 5, I had my own fan group and was one of the youngest kids to ever hit Hollywood's red carpet. At 15, I was still that perfect gold olden child. Smart, sweet, knew everything. Moms everywhere were obsessed.
Oh my gosh, it's little Sabrina. You're adorable.
Here's some candy, sweetie. You used to love these.
Thank you so much. It's delicious. I love it. They didn't stop praising me even as they walked away, and the second they did, I tossed the candy straight into the trash.
If you don't like it, just say so. You don't have to fake everything.
Got to protect the image. I am the national sweetheart. Oh my god, my house cleaning video's blowing up. Everyone loves me.
But you barely cleaned anything in that video.
In the clip, I was holding a mob face, all messy but cheerful, shouting a cleaning house day. In reality, I cleaned for 5 minutes tops. Mom, turn off the camera.
You're doing great, why stop now?
Just turn it off. As soon as she did, I dropped the mob and stretched. My back was killing me. I've been bait cleaning forever just to get enough footage for YouTube. You finish it, Mom. I'll film again once the place is spotless.
Seriously, you'd never survive without help me.
Please, I can do anything as long as there's a camera. People adore me, not you. Then out of nowhere, my grumpy mom brought home this good-looking dude and hit me with a bomb.
I'm going on a 1-month world trip with my new boyfriend.
What the fudge was going to build my videos? Take me to shoots? Help me.
This is Kai, he'll help you while I'm gone. He might not look it, but he's actually super handy.
And just like that, she packed her suitcase and peaced out, leaving me with some random guy who didn't look reliable at all. I bolted awake. TAM. I had a shoot at Elva. Mom usually woke me up. I called Kai, but that dude was still half asleep. 30 minutes later, he finally dragged himself over. I jumped into his car because we were already late. He took off acting confident, and then we hit the next crisis. You were lost. What kind of assistant are you?
Can you check the GPS for me? Just read it out loud.
I don't even know how this thing works. We finally showed up at the studio 2 hours late.
No makeup and you're late. You're always prepped and early.
Well, yeah, Mom usually did everything. The shoot still turned out fine, but I have no idea. This was just the start of a whole mess. Over time, I realized Mom had left me a total wrecking ball. Kai was a clumsy, chaotic disaster. The first time I tried live streaming with Fan, he spent an hour setting it up and still messed it up. He forgot the lights, flipped the phone upside down, and the place looked like a war zone. I had to fix everything. Hi everyone, I'm Sabria. I stared wide-eyed as my phone screen suddenly went completely black.
I just thought you needed water, so geez Louise.
That first week after Mom left, I was about to explode, and just when I thought it couldn't get worse, life kept hitting me with the L's. For the first time ever, I got hate comments online.
She was so rude on her live stream. And late too.
Probably just teenage hormones. So much for the nation's baby.
Just when I was choking on frustration, Mom called.
Hey, sweetheart, everything okay back home?
I want you to come back right now.
Aw, independence. Too hard already missing mommy.
No, I'm doing great actually. Stay out as long as you want.
Great. I'll make it in 2 months then. Love is in the air. But hey, don't force yourself to act perfect all the time. You're still young, baby. YOLO. A little.
Now I had no choice but to prove I could handle it. I had to show her I was still the same flawless, unstoppable girl, even flying solo. How hard could it be?
We've got a situation. This place is a pigsty. We need to clean.
I've actually never cleaned anything for real. I suck at it.
But you're great in the videos.
That's because the second a camera turns on, I flip into go mode. Turn it off, I'm basically useless.
Hey, I've got an idea.
So Kai plopped the camera right in the middle of the house, and I started scrubbing dishes, sweeping, watering plants, cooking, chaos, but surprisingly smooth. I spent the whole day whipping the place into shape. Every moment was captured, and all I had to do was upload and soak in the prick. What the fudge, guy? You forgot to hit the record. Oh, my hard work just went down the drain. Now there's not going to be a day to clean house video.
Oh snap, my bad. technical glitch. But hey, the place looks amazing now, right?
I stared at him and then cracked up. The day was exhausting, but kind of awesome. Honestly, not a bad one. 1 point for Sabrina. From that day on, I figured out how to survive without mom. Set cameras everywhere. I pick up everything, managing my schedule, finding places with GPS, doing my own makeup, editing, cooking. The chaos didn't stop, and yeah, Kai still goofed up sometimes, but I handled it. Every time I did, he'd smile and ruffle my hair.
You did good, Sabrina. Congrats on learning something new.
Like that forgives his screw-ups, but I had to admit life outside the camera frame was bigger, brighter, and kind of beautiful. Then I opened Kai's video folder and got hit with a full-on jump scare. None of the polished moments made it in. Instead, it was me screaming with eyeliner stuck in my eye or aggressively scrubbing a toilet like I was in battle. How am I supposed to post this trash?
You could do it for the first time. Make it fail or toilet bowl showdown, cleaning day edition.
This will wreck my image. I'm supposed to be perfect. But in the end, I had no choice if I didn't post it. I had nothing for the channel. As expected, the parents in my fan base looked super disappointed. I lost a bunch of my loyal fans. Guess I was too different from the sweet little angel they used to love.
Wow, even she struggles learning new stuff. Relatable, I love it. Age, I'm supposed to be perfect.
Seeing her push through kind of makes me want to get my act together too.
So I gained new fans. People my age trying to grow up too. Turns out not being perfect isn't the end of the world. I started counting the days till mom came home. Not because I needed her, but because I wanted to look her in the eye and say, "See, I'm doing just fine without you." But the next morning I woke up feeling weird. Like, really weird. Something's not right.
What? What happened?
I think I'm dying. Like, seriously dying. I tried to explain through my panic and Kai just stood there, face getting redder by the second. Then he suddenly spun around and bolted.
We have a photo shoot. Let's go.
Shouldn't we go to the hospital instead?
It's normal. Just don't worry about it.
He wouldn't say anything else, so I dragged myself up, still in full panic mode, trying to hold it together, clutching my stomach. I stumbled into the studio legs like noodles, but the show had to go on.
Sabrina, get it together. You look like I just licked a snail.
I kept posing, but everything fell off. Sharp cramps hit me again and again. Maybe I was dying. I hadn't even gotten to say sorry to mom yet. Then everything tilted and went black. I jolted awake and the first thing I saw was mom's worried face hovering over me. I'm sorry, mom, for being lazy and selfish before.
Oh, honey, just rest. You fainted because you were scared and maybe a teeny bit exhausted from all that hard work lately.
No, I'm seriously sick. Like, I'm not going to make it sick.
Sweetheart, you're just growing up, your body and your heart.
Eventually, I pieced together the full picture when I saw Kai on set working the camera like a total pro. Wait, so you do know what you're doing, but were you two faking it this whole time?
I may have hired him to act clueless so you could learn to be independent.
At first I thought you were just some spoiled diva, so I gave you a hard time. But the more I watched you grow, the more I respected how strong and capable you really are.
Yeah, flattery isn't going to save you two as punishment. You're both eating everything I cooked today. I'm the chef. I stormed off to the car, all dramatic like I was still mad, but deep down I was grateful for mom and for Kai, for every messy, frustrating, exhausting moment they put me through, because all of it made me grow up. Hey, toss the ball this way.
Girls and boys are happily playing volleyball. Children are laughing while their parents are relaxing. Summer is the season of sunshine and sand, and summer was me too. But instead of out there, I was trapped by loneliness and cried a lot. Hi everyone, I'm Summer. Don't forget to like and subscribe. A year has passed since I lost mom and dad. The ocean used to be our spot. Now it was just me and the seagulls.
Summer, how long are you going to hide back there? I'm telling my mom you're skipping out on making dinner.
I'd been living with my aunt in Savannah for a year now. She was 15, just 2 years younger than me, but already a spoiled brat because she always got her way. To her, I was just a maid living off her family.
What money? Your parents didn't leave you a single dime.
Pretty clear where that money went, all spent on Savannah's silly wishes.
Ugh, so unfair. Last year we had sushi and a chocolate fountain. Now it's just this tiny cake. Are we poor now?
There, baby. Summer, go get more gifts for her.
When back to school time came, Savannah was busy fussing over her new uniform. So I asked my aunt, will I get a new uniform too? Or maybe books? They glanced at each other, then cracked up laughing like it was the funniest joke ever.
Savannah's school costs a fortune. You're going to the local one, and you better earn your own tuition. No, you're old enough.
So I got a waitressing job at Beach Cafe. Easy work, plus I got to smell the sea every day.
Hey, have we met before?
No, I'm new here.
Huh, weird. You feel familiar.
Is that your pickup line? He just laughed and left with his smoothie. No name, no goodbye, but that flawless face was hard to forget. It didn't take long for him to get annoying though. He came back every day and acted silly too.
Hey, have we met?
You asked me that yesterday too.
Really? Sorry, I'm terrible with names.
Lucky for me, I never told you mine. Turned out, his name was Calder. His family owned the resort and the cafe too. Typical rich boy move, I thought, so I ignored him for days. But Calder was stubborn. He'd hang around during every shift, repeating the same stories on loop. Once he asked if I like strawberry smoothies, even though I told him twice I was allergic.
Oh, right, guess I forgot.
That's when I realized Calder wasn't just flirting, he was just repeating himself, like hitting reset every day. Weird, right? One night after closing up, I bumped into Otis, the part-time lifeguard down by the shore. Hey, you know Calder? Otis didn't look surprised. He'd seen Calder stick to me like glue.
He had a bad surfing accident last year. Hit his head pretty hard.
So he's not all there?
Nah, he's not crazy. He's got short-term memory loss. Remember everything from before, but anything new resets overnight.
After that, I couldn't see Calder the same way. He wasn't just some spoiled rich kid. He was a poor guy stuck in a loop. But why did he always remember me? One afternoon, Savannah barged into the cafe with her rich kid crew. She must have been so bored out of her mind that she looked to mess with me, but I was busy working, not playing along.
Bring me the most expensive thing on the menu. Maybe I'll tip you if you're nice.
Right then, Calder showed up and Savannah's whole vibe changed.
Hey, handsome, what would you like?
You work here?
If you want me to, then sure.
But I'm here for her.
He stepped past Savannah and headed straight for me. Holy guacamole. It was priceless. Next morning, I walked in for my shift and just about lost it. Savannah was posing by the blender, wearing the cafe uniform.
I got hired. Guess this place couldn't resist a little upgrade.
Nice try. I know exactly what you're doing. She shot me a dirty look, then perked up the second she saw Calder. He looked confused seeing her in the same uniform, but walked straight to me anyway.
You look familiar. Do I know you?
Maybe you do, but she wasn't giving up that easily.
Oops.
Savannah pretended to trip and threw herself right at Calder, but he just stepped aside. She slammed into the floor, legs in the air, head hair dripping with avocado smoothie. Seeing Calder laugh made my face burn. I'd never cared to mess with rich kids before, but he felt like an exception. Calder was charming and warm, and his, "Do I know you?" had somehow turned into this little thing that made me smile every time. One night after closing, he waited for me down by the beach and asked me to have dinner with him. But next thing I knew, I was sitting in an actual helicopter. A real helicopter. This is nuts. I've never—
Just relax, Summer. Look outside.
He pointed out the window, but no way was I about to peek at the pitch-black ocean. The sea was pretty by day, sure, but at night looked like a giant monster pit to me. Then Calder slipped his warm hand over mine. I swear my face went red again, but somehow my panic just melted. Following his finger, I saw it, a small island shaped like a heart glowing with hundreds of lights.
Beautiful, huh?
It's beyond beautiful. I could feel how much he cared, but it hurt knowing after tonight he'd forget it all. So at dinner, I made him a memory book, just a little notebook, but inside, it held every piece of us.
Thank you, Summer.
That's when he kissed me. Our first real kiss, warm and deep. After that night, every time he forgot, I could hand him back tiny pieces of his own heart, flipping through that book, like hearing your favorite song by surprise when you didn't even know you'd forgotten. Meanwhile, Savannah was over her hard work era real quick. She got yelled at for making terrible drinks, snapped at a customer, then ripped off her uniform and stormed out mid-shift. Of course, she crawled right back to her spoiled crew, and I was still the main target. Her snarky digs were meant to break me down, but they sounded like background birds now. Not scared Calder will see you acting like this.
So what? I can be the villain. Today, main character. Tomorrow, he won't remember squat anyway.
Then her face shifted like she just cooked up another shady plan. She ignored me, whispered something to her friends. They squealed and disappeared. The next day felt too normal. So normal it felt off. Savannah didn't say a word. My whole shift. Near closing, she leaned in.
The manager is waiting for you at the bungalow. Something about a delivery.
When I squinted at her, she snapped.
Could be something VIP. Who knows? I haven't worked here long enough.
I just shrugged and headed over. Her fake rage was so on brand. grand. The wooden floor creaked as I stepped inside, and before I could even say hello, the door slammed shut. Gosh, I was fast enough to know Savannah had trapped me. Phone gone, no way out. I yelled myself hoarse, but no one came. I waited for her to get bored and open it up herself, but the hours dragged on. I scratched the door, poked every gap in the wall, kicked it. Her dumb prank had gone way too far. I was legit freaking out. When I finally stumbled out, I looked like I just crawled out of a cave. Hands scratched, shoulder bruised, clothes a hot mess.
Summer, where were you? I've been looking everywhere.
Family drama, nothing big.
You gotta get over there now. Calder's at the resort party with Savannah.
What?
She's got your memory book. She told Calder she's been his longtime girlfriend.
And he believed her? Otis looked unsure, like he couldn't trust what he'd seen himself. Through the winding resort paths, I ran like my heart was about to explode. I froze when I spotted them under the party lights, Savannah clinging to Calder's arm like glue.
And we've decided we're going to Europe together this fall.
The crowd burst into cheers. He just stood there, weak smile, eyes glazed. Calder, you clueless fool. Geez, Lord Louise. My whole body screamed in pain just when my heart was pounding. The hardest tears spilled out as I was about to watch them kiss right in front of me. Then Calder paused. His eyes drifted down like he was searching for something, then stopped on me. He frowned, pulled his arm free from Savannah, and stepped off the stage toward me. The crowd went silent, parting like a wave. Standing there, a mess, dirty clothes, tears all over my face. I suddenly felt so small under everyone's stare. Calder must have recognized me. Any second now, he'd come over and ask that question.
I know you. You're the one I've been looking for all this time.
I swear my heart skipped a beat. Then I just threw my arms around him. For a second it was just us, all mushy and warm. Then Calder pulled me up onto the stage with him.
This is Summer. She's the one I love.
No!
Savannah lunged at me, but Otis jumped in, dragging her off while her fancy friend whispered awkwardly and started slipping away. In the end, it was just me and Calder standing there like a freaking movie ending. How you remember me.
A year ago, I saw this tiny girl crying alone, your pretty face all soaked with tears. I couldn't get you out of my head. Every time I surfed, I'd look for you on that beach. Then one day, I slipped off my board. Big crash, and when I saw you crying again, it all came back. You, every bit of you, my Summer.
The next morning, Calder brought me back home, right in time to see Savannah chucking my stuff out the door.
You are never setting foot in my house again.
You took every penny my parents left and now you're throwing me out?
She's not staying here. Not anymore. We're going abroad together. She's gonna co-own this whole resort with me as my future wife.
Savannah's jaw hit the floor. My aunt turned ghost pale, but we just walked away, leaving all that rotten mess behind. Clutching Calder's hand, I knew for real I was gonna be happy.
Hey, I'm Prim. I'm 21, and I created a twin sister. Do you want to know why? Keep following to find out. Growing up, I was the kind of girl if you passed by on the street, your eyes would just slide right off like butter. Plain, average, completely forgettable. The only highlight of my life, having a ridiculously famous pop star, Brother Cairo. His face was on posters everywhere, from Starbucks to gym walls. And me? I lived off borrowed clout.
Prim, can you get Cairo's autograph for me?
Prim, please give him this gift.
Prim, can you tell Cairo to reply to my D? Grim.
But yeah, other than that, my life was pretty boring. And it got even worse on picture day when a giant red pimple popped up on my face like a literal alarm button. The good news was the photographer couldn't make it. Thank you, universe. Finally on my side. But then, a classmate raised his hand and volunteered to fill in. Oh, it was the artsy photographer who always posted moody deep shots on Instagram. Riven or something. I was doomed.
We're short on time, so everyone gets one shot only. No retakes.
I nearly passed out from the pressure. I stepped onto the backdrop, trying to stay calm, right as Riven pressed the shutter. No, I could not become a school-wide meme right now. But Riven just checked the photos, burst out laughing.
It's cute, huh?
You're calling this cute?
Yeah, way more natural than everyone else's. That's what makes it special.
My face instantly burned me. The most boring girl on the planet is special. After that, I couldn't help but noticing Riven. Well, since he started showing up everywhere. I made a sandwich in the cafeteria. Click! I yawned half asleep. Click! I missed a step on the stairs and almost fell. Click! What is your deal? Do you like me or something? The entire hall froze and turned toward me.
What? No. I'm just working on a grad album for everyone.
Oh my god! The hallway exploded with laughter. Congrats, Prim. You just unlocked a brand new level of humiliation. I complained to Cairo the entire way home. He clearly had no idea how to comfort me, so he dragged me along to his photo shoot instead. The studio was blindingly bright. Staff ran around like crazy. I hid in a corner, sneaking a cookie.
Hey, don't you know models aren't allowed to snack before a shoot?
I'm not a model.
Oh, hey Victor. That's my sister Prim. Prim, this is Victor Knox. Prim, say hi to Victor Knox. He's a talent manager who's discovered a whole lineup of top supermodels.
Yeah, spare me. I'm seeing potential in this painted girl.
My name is Prim.
Tomato, you want a model for today's shoot or not?
Wait, what? Yes, I do.
Then let's move. Someone get paid and hear a makeover. Now.
2 assistants rushed in and dragged me away. Hairspray everywhere. Makeup magic happened at lightning speed. Victor himself picked me an outfit that was hotter than the studio lights. An hour later, I barely recognized myself.
That's it. That's what I want to see. Hayden, you were born for the limelight.
Who, me? Before I could even process it, I was pushed straight onto the set, face to face with a photographer.
Prim, is that you?
Oh no! The humiliating memory from that morning came flooding back to me. I did not want to deal with him right now.
Hey Tan, are you getting into position or what?
Peyton?
Yes, I'm Peyton. You must have thought I was Prim, my twin sister.
Exactly. Peyton's on a whole different level now. Can we shoot? Listen, forget Prim, okay? From now on, you're Peyton. Deep breath, relax, find your center.
And somehow, my body just followed his words.
Yes, that's it. Keep going, Peyton. Energy. It's insane.
All I could hear was the rapid click, click, click of the camera, like gunfire. And in the moment, I felt it. A new girl had just been born.
And that's a wrap.
Peyton, wait! Are you free this weekend? I'm having a small exhibition. Would you want to come?
Part of me wanted to scream, yes, please. But my brain was yelling, no, you're not Peyton. What if he finds out? Probably not. Not really my type. Riven froze. The disappointment on his face was painfully obvious, and my heart clenched with it. But if you really want to, I could think about it.
Deal.
That smile. Oh my God, what did I just do? The weekend came. I slipped back into Peyton and stepped into the gallery.
If you get bored, just say the word. I know, these things can be kinda sleep-inducing.
It's fine. I'm good. Which was a lie. My heart was pounding like the opening drums of the Super Bowl. A waiter handed me a glass of orange juice. I took a sip. Disgusting. But I was nervous, so I chugged the whole thing anyway. A second later, my head started spinning like a disco ball. Wait, does this have alcohol in it?
Yes, Mom.
Oh, no. I was as drunk as a soft flan. 5 minutes later, somehow, I was standing on the DJ booth. I hit a random button, and boom, the most fire beat on the playlist dropped. The entire room started moving. The next morning, I was back to being primarily hungover beyond belief and drowning in guilt over ruining Riven's exhibition. Out of nowhere, he rushed to me.
Prim, last night was insane. Do you know how Peyton basically saved the entire gallery?
What? Riven moved way closer than necessary and held his camera up in front of me.
Look, she was confident, wild, just fully alive. That kind of energy pulls everyone in, you know? Because of Peyton, everything came alive.
He was talking about me, okay? About a different version of me. A kind of energy Prim never had. Maybe I was starting to like Peyton more too. After school, I was about to catch the bus like usual when a black car screeched to a stop right in front of me. The door swung open.
Peyton, get in.
For real, Victor Knox was picking me up. The second I sat down, Victor placed a sleek envelope on my lap.
Your pay from the last shoot and 2 tickets to Vegas. Call it a thank you gift.
For me? Are you serious?
Listen, you've got potential. A lot of it. And I want you to sign full-time with my modeling agency.
Really? But I still need to finish school first.
What do you mean? The fashion world is opening its doors to you and you choose school? Ah, boring. Get out.
Just like that, I was dumped out of the car without a shred of mercy. But who cared? I was going to Vegas. Feeling bold, I called Riven immediately. A few hours later, we checked into the fanciest hotel in Vegas. After that, we strolled down the strip, snapping cool photos with total strangers like we were the stars in a movie. Then we passed by this little white chapel, the place where drunken love couples get married in 5 minutes flat. That's when a bold idea lit up in my head. Let's do a fake wedding just for fun. Before Riven could protest, I dragged him straight to the altar for a ceremony with a fake Elvis minister. We stood facing each other under flickering pink neon lights.
Do you take each other in this totally not legally binding ceremony?
Yes, I do.
Peyton, I can't do this. Let's just call this off.
And just like that, he walked away, leaving me there without a single explanation. Back home, back in boring Prim mode. I couldn't stop wondering what was going on in Riven's head. Then I spotted him at the bus stop, camera in hand, looking distracted. I walked over, asked what was up, and he just unloaded everything.
Ever since I met Peyton, who is so confident, bold, living her best life, I just feel ordinary. I'm not worthy of her. What am I supposed to do?
I kept a straight face, but inside, my confidence was skyrocketing. Riven really thought I was so amazing. Amazing that he felt unworthy. Me! I had never felt this valuable in my life.
Quit messing around. The real Chanel is short for a model. For tonight's show, you want to wear a Chanel or not?
Me? I actually get to walk.
Don't be dramatic. You're Peyton. Of course you're walking.
And not just as some random model. I was the vedette, wrapped in a couture masterpiece, walking like the runway was built for me. The crowd went insane, and in that moment, I finally felt it. I was the center of attention. The second the finale walk ended, I rushed backstage to find Victor.
I told you Peyton was born for the spotlight, and there will be plenty more opportunities waiting for you as long as you sign this contract.
I took the pen. My hand trembled, excitement buzzing through me, and I signed it. It was a moment after that Victor personally drove me home. I was so floating from everything when I spotted Riven standing by the door, and he did not look happy.
You were with him all day? Do you know how many times I called you?
Relax. Victor just turned my dream into reality. I'll be traveling the world.
So you're leaving with him. I don't like that you have to stay with me from now on. Wherever you go, whatever you do, whoever you meet, you have to tell me. I need to know.
Are you trying to control me?
You don't get it. I'm scared of losing you to guys like Victor.
Riven, enough. I can't do this anymore. I'm not something you get to own. From now on, we shouldn't see each other.